Try to remember your first birthday. The candles, the cake, the faces around you. Now try to remember your very first steps, or the first time you ever saw your mother's face. You cannot, and neither can anyone else. There is a giant blank space at the very start of your life, the first few years simply gone. But here is the strange part. It is not because nothing happened. Those were the most important years you will ever live. So where did all of it go? This blank space has a name, infantile amnesia, and it is almost completely universal. Nearly no one can remember anything before the age of 3 or 4, which is bizarre when you think about what happened back then. You learn to walk, you learn to talk, you learn to recognize faces and feelings and words. You formed your very first bonds with the people who raised you. It was the busiest, fastest learning period of your entire life. And yet, when you reach back for it, there is almost nothing there. So why can't you remember it? For a long time, the answer seemed obvious. Babies simply cannot form memories yet. Scientists blamed the hippocampus. That is the part of your brain that saves your memories. And in a baby, it is still under construction, so surely it just could not record anything. Right? Wrong. Because babies clearly do remember. A newborn can recognize its mother's face within days. In one famous experiment, babies learned to kick their leg to move a toy, and they remembered that trick weeks later. Babies are tiny learning machines, so the memories are being made, which leaves a much stranger question. If the memories are there, where do they go? Here is the part most people never hear. In your first years, your brain is not trying to record your life. It is busy building it. It is constructing the very foundations of being human. Language, faces, walking, how the entire world works. Millions of new connections are forming every single second. Your infant brain is growing faster than it ever will again. And that explosive growth comes at a price. Your brain is changing so fast and so completely that your earliest memories get saved in a format your future brain will no longer be able to read. It is like writing your very first diary in a language you will completely forget how to speak. But here is where it gets incredible. And this is brand new science. For over 100 years, we assumed those memories were simply gone, never saved, lost forever. But recently, scientists tried something remarkable. They placed tiny babies inside brain scanners and watched their memories form in real time. And what they saw changed everything. The babies were saving memories in the hippocampus, the exact same place adults save theirs. The memories were being recorded after all, which flips the entire mystery on its head. Maybe your first memories were never erased. Maybe they are still in there, right now, locked away in a format you can no longer open. The memory is still on the drive. You have just lost the key. If your mind is a little bit blown right now, tap the like button. It helps more curious people find this. And here is the most beautiful part of all. Even though you cannot consciously remember those years, they were never truly lost, because they shaped absolutely everything. The safety you felt in someone's arms became your ability to trust. The sounds around your crib became your entire language. Those invisible years built your fears, your comfort, and the very way you see the world. You do not remember your first years for the same reason a fish does not remember discovering water. You are not looking at those memories, you are looking through them. They did not disappear. They became you. So no, you cannot remember being a baby. But that blank space at the start of your life is not empty. It is the foundation that everything else was built on. Somewhere in there is the first time you ever felt safe, the first face you ever loved, the first word you ever understood. You cannot reach those moments anymore, but you carry every one of them in everything you are. And maybe one day, science will find the key. Until then, the most important years of your life will stay exactly where they have always been, quietly holding up everything you became. If your ancient brain liked that, subscribe. There is a lot more coming. Because next time, we are asking a strange one. Why does your own voice sound so weird in recordings?